In our market's imperative to abate the engineering resource capacity gap through going digital, I think there's consensus that more specialized design applications will become essential. Accordingly, I would like to acknowledge with Founders Honors organizations that help us with ideas and feedback on our new such offerings, and especially for helping to quantify the productivity benefits. I'm particularly grateful to Tecne Systra SWS Advanced Tunneling for their work with our young OpenTunnel Designer software, the subject of this Going Digital Award nomination. Their organization is a new combination, as they say, of the Tecne part of Gruppo Autostrade per l'Italia, leader in the design of motorway infrastructure in Italy, and Systra SWS, which has made the underground its core business at an international level. Meeting their specialization finally, they welcomed OpenTunnel Designer as the first and only purpose-built software for tunnel modeling and design, and they've been closely collaborating with our product management team. The roadway tunnels of concern in Italy were mainly developed in the 1960s and 1970s, and Tecne Systra is responsible for innovative interventions to now improve their safety, compliance, and longevity, especially through structural renewal and/or structural reinforcement of the tunnel linings. They explain that OpenTunnel Designer has allowed them to transition to 3D modeling and delivery. They explain that OpenTunnel Designer has allowed them to transition to 3D modeling and digital delivery through workflows which start with investigation surveys that span flat jacks, borehole TV cameras, core drilling, stratigraphy, laser scanning, georadar, and in-depth inspections, and thus integrate the 3D tunnel model with geological models through Leapfrog, geotechnical models through Plexus, steel structural models through ProStructures, and civil models, including for drainage and waterproofing, all to be updated in real time. Because this work is for the resilience of Italy's existing motorway tunnels, OpenTunnel Designer's interoperability with software beyond Bentley's has been of particular importance to Tecne Systra. On the one hand, to leverage data from pre-existing horizontal and vertical alignment sources, and on the other hand, to export property sets and work breakdown structure codes through IFC protocols into their existing tools. For its purposes, Tecne Systra creates models for each of existing, demolition, and proposed phases, together constituting to me an evergreen tunnel digital twin. From careful comparison to the resource requirements of their prior workflows, which entailed coding, scripting, and workarounds, Tecne Systra's documented assessment of the savings to date for completed interventions on 3 subject tunnels with the automated tunnel modeling of OpenTunnel Designer seems to me very promising for an advancement still in early stages. It reduced modeling and design time by 25%. It reduced time for project deliverables by 21.5%. It reduced time of verification and interpretation of all survey data by 30%. It enabled a more efficient data exchange process by using a common data environment. And it reduced time for clash avoidance between structural and waterproofing/drainage collection systems by 30%. Many thanks to Tecne Systra for helping and validating OpenTunnel Designer to increase infrastructure resilience through digital twins. Congratulations.